always help. There you go. That's better.
Yeah, you've unmuted. Have you
I'm
unmuted me?
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
Is it working?
Go on, go.
Marvellous. Good evening and welcome to episode 332 of VTUK UK. Had to think there for a moment, but I managed to get it right, so it is all good. As we can see, it is episode 332. We have got a man down. Mr. Mark Dolan has basically got man flu. Unfortunately, he is unable to make it. He is incredibly ill. Basically, his daughter's been off for the last week or so, off school, being really, really poorly. He's been absolutely fine. She's now perking up, and you know how it is. She's perked up, and poor old Mark is basically sat on the sofa. What was it? How did he put it?
I don't know, but he did send us a proof of life photo anyway.
Yes, he did. So yeah, it's all good. So yeah, so it's just us two. But yeah, I have literally been on a late shift, so I finished at there you go. Officially, it was. Why is that? That is just too high. There you go. Down a bit. There you go. That'll do. I don't care. I'm just faffing with the camera. So yeah, basically I was on a late shift. I officially finished at 8 o'clock, managed to actually log off the computer at 8:15. Basically walked through the bedroom, kissed the wife on the forehead, made a cup of tea for her, a cup of coffee for me, and came in here.
You are absolutely mad, but very dedicated. Everybody should give you a round of applause for your.
I am mad as frog, and just to check
due diligence.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Due diligence. Due. I can't say that. Due
diligence.
No.
That's fine. I mean, it's not as if you have to speak for a living, is it?
No. I don't have to talk or anything. So yeah, we've currently got 6 viewers at the moment on YouTube, so we're doing all right.
We've got
how many?
We've got
3 on Twitch.
Seven. We've got 7 on YouTube.
7 on YouTube. Ooh, blimey! It's just popped up by one while I wasn't looking.
3 on Twitch. That's basically you, me, and one other person.
Yeah, so. You, me, and my mum probably.
Right.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I don't understand what you're talking about, but I will watch it anyways.
All right, that's fine. Thanks, Mum.
Thanks, Mum.
My mum, bless her, keeps saying, "Oh, that you do this podcast. How could I listen to that?" So I just keep saying, "Mum, you don't want to listen to it."
Yeah, no, you don't want to listen to it.
Trust me, you do not want to listen to the podcast.
Yes, it'll be. I can just imagine how the conversation will go. Oh, I didn't know you used language like that. I'm like, Mum, I'm not 15 anymore. I'm nearly bloody 50. I mean,
Yeah, but even so, it doesn't
even
matter.
So,
because
you suddenly feel like you're 15 because you said a naughty word in front of your mum.
Yeah, and as everybody here who is a parent will know, and obviously everybody who has parents, which everybody would have had at some point, you're always about 12 years old in your parents' mind.
Yes,
you get to 12, and that's it. Doesn't matter how old you get, you're still 12.
Yeah, it's just what can you do?
And we know some people who are in their 30s and still act like they're 12, but.
Yeah, I'm nearly 50 and I still do, so hey ho.
Yeah,
Such is life.
I stopped growing mentally at about 15. I think that's when my brain stopped.
I honestly don't actually think mine actually started developing at all, so we're okay. We're all good. It's just, oh dear, it's been one of those weeks. My brain is absolutely fried because I've been on it since 11:30 today. See, I'm complaining now. Here I am. I've been at work. I had to do some shit stuff, and they do give me some money for it. But
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
So you've been talking on your computer all day.
Yes.
And so you immediately finished that and thought, I know, I'll talk some more on my computer.
But on my other computer. So, this is completely different. I've got a different set of headphones on. I've got a posher microphone instead of a little boomy thing. So, this is completely different and absolutely nothing like what I've been doing all day anyway. Well, yeah, no, it's exactly the bloody same, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, Dave?
Yes?
How's your fortnight been?
Uh-huh.
What are you vaping on?
Yes.
What do you have for your tea?
Given what I said to you earlier, it's not going to be very interesting. But
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, leave that. Just scrap that. Let's just carry on with the vaping bit. It's a vape show. Let's just stick with. We don't need to know about your. Yeah. Anyway, carry on.
Just put a link to the video in the chat and everyone go and look at it afterwards.
Oh my god, that video was horrendous. The video was fine.
No, the video is fine, but the connotations were perfect.
It was basically what you it was just basically what you said beforehand. Yeah. This is what my bowels have been like today, and it was like, here's the video of it basically slight upset tummy today, and I sent the chapter video. So this is basically something how our bowels have been this afternoon. It was a picture of somebody opening a dam. But it was go on.
If you go onto YouTube and type in that how it was dam opening mud, you'll probably find the video I'm talking about. At some point, we might just put it in the or Chandler might just show it. But yeah,
if I can figure out how to do it, yeah.
But yeah, it was quite descriptive actually, and only instead of water, it felt like sulfuric acid. But yeah, but yes, that's that one. So I'm sat on a cushion and it's fine. Right. So now I've just everyone in chat has now just probably lost it and gone.
Lost it.
We're in there. I'll go on to what I'm vaping.
Go on then.
Right. I am at that stage where everything needs re-wicking. But I'm like soldering through because I can't be bothered. But tomorrow is going to be a re-wick day. So at the moment, I have got my Rulo RXG. On top of that is the ether.
Nice.
Inside that, started off as Mai Tai, and then I had a refilling incident. So it is now cherry cola.
Or is it Mai Tai stroke cherry cola?
It's now all cherry cola.
It's now all cherry, but it was for a brief period. It was a Mai Tai cola.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all.
Oh dear.
I have also obviously I'm still on the GoTech. That is still my nipping out of the house, bung that in the pocket and vaping that when I go out. And I still inside that I still have your blood thingy, basically cherry menthol,
cherry tunes,
which I really is really nice, and that's just going to go in there. I am going to nick it up a little bit. I'm just going to stick a bottle shot in it. But just walking about, I don't need a lot of nicotine, so it's fine.
Cool. I'm glad you like the tunes.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm glad.
I know it was I knew
such a huge bottle of it.
Yeah. Well, sort of. After having lost some of it, sorry about that. I am gonna.
Not that much came out of it actually.
Okay, that's all right. The envelope looked like there'd been a flood.
It did.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
but yeah, I knew it was nice juice. I just don't like. I don't like tunes in anyway. You know, if I've got a cold, I'm not going to eat a tune because.
Yeah. Whereas I really like that flavour, so that's good. Excellent. I have also got onto the theme now. I have got my SVB RS
Nice.
Blue Dragon. On top of that is a Dwar. Inside that is MoMA, and as you can see, it's definitely due a re-wick because as you can see, MoMA is normally beautiful and clear.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That is in need of a wee wick. It turned really quickly as well, but it still tastes all right. But
okay.
tomorrow that will be re-wicked. And I made a little purchase. Other day. So I've been talking about for a long time that I've needed to buy one of Mr. Moxon's mechs, just to have one. A very interesting one popped up on his page, on his pre-loved page. So I purchased it. So I now have a matching.
Oh, very nice. You like your blue, don't you?
SVBM to match my SVB RS. So I now have an SVBM in the Blue Dragon.
Is it the 18650?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
That's what I wanted. But it's the perfect mech. And it came with a bowl, so I'm very happy with that. Inside that, I've got the Cerberus, and on top of that is the Nitrous, and that's working very well on that.
That is very matchy, that blue Nitrous. Isn't it?
It works nicely, doesn't
it? Yeah, I like that. Well, impressed. Hang on a minute. I've changed your lower third, basically. There you go.
Change my lower third to what now? I've got to now look on there and SVB addict. I'm not an SVB addict at all. Oh, minute, how many SVBs do you own?
1. 1, 2, 3. Shit, I got 3.
Yeah. I've technically got 4 because I've got an SVB Pico. So I technically win that one, but yeah.
Yay! See, you're the addict, not me.
But yes, I'm an SVB addict, so yeah, that's good.
3, yeah, I got 3. Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, but on that, like I said, it was definitely a Billy bargain. I don't mind saying it cost me £90.
Yeah, Billy bargain.
For that finish, it's fantastic.
Yeah, lovely. It's exactly if you'd have gone to Nigel and gone, can you make me one? You'd have asked him to do that, surely.
I would have got a custom door, but then I might still get a custom door anyway, because
you can always now you've got it. You can literally go, can you make me a door?
Which I may well do at some point. But the interesting thing with this is it was the first time of having an adjustable 510, because everything I've ever had is had spring loaded. So when this came, the pin was right up, and I put the Atty on, and I was like,
that doesn't screw down.
I was like, why didn't you screw? It's not flush. And then I looked inside, and then before I thought, I'll just have to live with it. And then I took off the Atty, looked and went, that looks like you've put a screwdriver in that. Hold on a minute. Let me take the battery out.
Yeah, take the battery out
before I put a screwdriver into it.
So yeah, it's quite clever. I've just noticed that how I've got this now. I need to loosen it a tiny bit because the cap it's not gonna focus. There you go.
Yeah.
So that bit. You loosen. If I unscrew that, basically you loosen this, and then you put your Atty down, and then you tighten that back up again until it connects with the bottom of your RDA.
My one's different.
Is yours different?
Well, no, it's got the same thing, but what was up is the 510 there.
Yeah,
you can see there's a screw. You put a screwdriver in.
No.
And that was screwed right up, so I had to screw it down.
Oh, you see, I'm checking now. You see, because look, that bit. Yeah, there's no screw thread in that.
Yeah. So this one's obviously slightly different. So it's got the screw thread in there.
Okay, sounds like, but this one yeah, it's so much easier if you take the bottle out. I've just squirted juice everywhere, but hey ho, you just if you loosen that brings the 510 down. So when you put your RDA on, you tighten this bit until it stops, and at that point, I am going the right way, aren't I? It looks like I'm going the right way on the camera, but I'm doing it backwards.
Yeah, you are going the right way. Yeah.
So when that is tight, the 510 is touching the bottom of your pin.
Yeah. So I think what had happened with this one, This one is screwed right the way up to the top, or right the way. Yeah. So I think so. The 510 was right the way up, but so you can see there.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'd have to tighten the 510 down and then pull that. But then I don't know. But yeah, but because I thought that at first and I sort of fiddled that bit, but that thing is lock solid. So I assumed it got screwed all the way up to the top. But just
if you take you have to take if your atty's in it, it obviously is tight. So you have to unscrew it. You have to do it without your RDA on the top, but it should just be fairly loose once there's nothing on top of it.
Yeah, I will
have a play.
Yeah,
but it sounds like it looks like you fixed it, and if it's working.
Well, exactly. I fixed it. It's working, so I'm not going to mess with it.
Yeah. Make sure you've got a fire blanket near to hand just in case.
Well, I worked how to work it, so it's fine.
Cool.
Yes, cloudy little bugger. But yeah, I actually did at first I put that on top of it with a build at 0.3, and that was way too rowdy.
So a bit too spicy for you.
I've got a 0.4 build in that, and that's just perfect. I'm going to have to re-rig that with a 0.4 build in it.
I figured out. Well, obviously it depends on the wire, duh. But I've got if it's like I've got 26 gauge fuse Clapton, needs to be around somewhere between 3.54 ohms, 0.35 or 0.4. But I've got some 24 gauge fuse Claptons, the big little chunky bugger. Now that wants to be about 0.2, 0.25. And yeah, that's quite good. But anyway, there you go. Sorry. Just saying. It's fine. It's all good. Sorry.
It works.
Whatever.
It works. But
I always just used to.
Mark says,
go on.
So Mark says manual 510s years ago were a nightmare. When you screwed an atty on with no gap, it would ever so slightly wound the 510 down a quarter turn and lose the connection.
Yeah, because you had to adjust it like that screwdriver in the top and adjust it down, and it was literally trial and error to get it right and not have a gap.
Yeah,
it's like what?
But I will have when I finish that, I'll have a fiddle with it and see if that screw thing does unscrew. But yeah, I'll see. But yeah, but anyway, it's working, so I'm happy with it. And so that's fine.
Oh, Marksky put what? Who makes that, Scott? Does he mean the what? Does he mean the wire? I got the wire from Modmaker, if that's what you were referring to.
No, he's saying Scott Wood is saying the reset 510 is the best out there.
Oh, okay.
And Marksky's asking Scott, what's that?
Oh, who makes that, Scott? Okay, I thought who makes that, Scott, and I thought he was doing Coils by Scott or something like that. Oh God. Look, it would help if I read the whole chat rather than just reading comments out of. Look, I've been at work all day. I've only had 2. I'm tired.
Don't worry, I'll deal with chat. It's fine.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah, because I'm just going to make a.
But that's what I'm vaping on anyway. Cool. I will do a quick shout out to chat, and then we'll go on what you're on. Mm-hmm. So in not a lot in Twitch. Chat. So we go in. In YouTube. Mick Blizzard is there as always. Evening Mick. Scott Wood is in. Hello there, Scott. Freerider Vapor is in. Vapor Queen Becky. Grateful Ant. Nikki Maynard. Craig M. Proper Coils is in there. Hello, sir. Nice to see you. Craig M. I think I said. And just coming a little bit later is Mr. Marksky. Good to see you, sir. So yes, that's over there. So Chandler, how's your fortnight been?
Yep.
What you vaping on?
Yep.
And yeah, you can say what you had for dinner because I'll say what I had. What I had for dinner was basically water.
Okay. Fine.
What did you have anything for dinner? Because you've been working, so.
This is true. Yeah, all right. Look, I'll answer that straight off. Basically, my dinner time is at about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So yeah, I had a lettuce sandwich.
Lettuce sandwich?
Yes.
What did you run out of ham?
No, I just fancied a lettuce sandwich. My daughter, as I made it, my daughter went, "There's ham in the fridge." I says, "Yeah, cool, thanks, cheers." "No, I just want lettuce." Made it up, just lettuce. Lettuce, a sprinkling of salt all over, because obviously that's so good for you. Keeping it healthy.
Lettuce and salt sandwich.
Yep. Yeah. And the only reason I rinse the lettuce leaves is just to make them wet, so the salt sticks to them. So.
And I'm assuming that you put lard on the bread just to keep it fully northern.
No, actually, it was it's olive oil spread. So yeah, my daughter was ripping the mick out of me, saying it's vegan, and I'm like, no, it's got butter. Oh, hang on a minute, no, it's olive oil spread. So no, it's fine, it's vegan. Yeah, is bread vegan? You don't have to have fancy vegan bread, do you? Hasn't got milk or rubbish in it.
It must be. It's just yeast, water, and flour, isn't it?
Yeah. There you go. Well, in that case, I had a vegan tea. Yeah. Sorry. Apologies. But, I will I'll make up for it. I'll have jelly deals for my supper.
I did actually have a Tunnocks caramel wafer earlier.
A caramel wafer? Nice.
Every now and again, I see them in the shop, and I have to pick up a pack of them. Not bloody cheap now, but yeah.
I can imagine. I like I like the pink ones. I sometimes get those every now and again. The pink ones,
wafers.
The pink wafers with the cream inside.
Anybody who's ever been on Weight Watchers will know those, because they're one biscuit that you can have.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
The wafers.
Because there's basically nothing but air in them.
It is like eating wind, to be fair. I could bang through a packet of, however many there is in a packet.
Yeah, you wouldn't even notice. It wouldn't even touch the sides.
No. But hey ho, what can you do? Vaping on. Randomly, I have been sat here and I haven't picked up a direct lung setup. I've got hang on, too close to the camera. There you go. I keep pressing the bottom. I keep going to the bottom and
because it's a tube, but it's not.
It's not. It's got a button on the side. It's the Ambition Mods converter. There you go. Had to see. I remembered.
Yeah, it's
maybe nearly 50, but the brain's still going. So I've got the converter that's I normally have it in side by side mode.
But tonight you've converted it.
It's called converter for a reason,
So yeah, I put it into tube mode. I don't know why. It's nice.
I like that. I like that. That looks nicer as a tube than it does
actually
side by side.
It is more comfortable to use as well. So yeah, I quite like it. It's just quite long, but you can, because it's a converter. I could have. I have. Right. Let's do it. Yeah. Really get fancy. You can. In actual
fire
fact,
blanket at the ready.
Fire blanket at the ready. So bear with me. No,
just chat amongst yourselves.
Just trying to put just chat amongst yourselves while I fiddle. Is that? Oops, undo the battery cover a little bit. See, it is a converter. It does convert incredibly quickly. You don't even know that you've done it. And look at that! It's now dinky.
So is that now 18350 mode?
That's now 18350 mode, but
you don't have an 18350 battery in it.
No, I have put an 18350 battery in it, but for whatever reason, it must be a flat one. I've done something wrong. Why is that not working? Oh yeah, I've put the battery in upside down. So after all that, I've put the smegging battery in upside down. So that kind of spoilt it, really, didn't
it? It's a football. At least it has backwards protection.
There you go. See, look, there you go.
That's good.
The screen came on and everything. Look. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there it is. Ta-da! Upside down, but there you go. So anyway, there you go.
So now you got a dinky thing that you're gonna have to change the battery in about 2 minutes.
Yeah,
they should last a while.
Seeing as normally, right, 18650 battery when I'm mouth to lunging, because I don't mouth to lung that much. Battery tends to last me 3-4 days. I've basically gone through the 18650 battery today because it needs charging, so I'll put it into charge there. There we go, it's into charge, just like that. But to be fair, with my cloudy setup, I have gone for. So I've gone for a nice, mouth to lung setup. Oh yeah, it's got the Brunhilde on the top. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, with a.
That does look very nice on top of a tube. That does go very nicely.
Yeah, it is just very slightly. I think it's 24 mil, and I think the tube is 23. So it is very slightly overlapping, but it's not noticeable, is it? It actually looks all right. So I like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's cool. So there you go. So I've been mouth to lung in that.
What juice you got in that?
I've actually found some apple and elderflower. Shh! Don't tell anyone. So it's got some apple and elderflower in there that I'm rather enjoying. I won't be able to enjoy it much longer because I definitely will be out of apple and elderflower after I've finished that. I've probably got enough for another tank full in there, and that's about it. And I've gone for the sensible option. There you go. Again, hang on. There you go. It's
you have to hold it back a bit. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got the Steam Crave Hadron 220 with the Steam Crave. Aromamizer plus V2 RDTA on the top, which isn't an RDTA, but that's what they call it. So I just thought
call it an RDTA, but it isn't an RDTA.
It says RDTA on the. Yeah, they call it an RDTA, but an RDTA is a dripping, so it should have the coil at the top, but it's not standing.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they call it an RDTA because you can go for the ridiculously high, the medium-sized, or you can take it off and just have it as a dripper. RDA. But basically, it's a 2 mil tank. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I've gone for the ridiculously large tank, which is completely pointless at the minute because I'm nearly out of juice.
Yeah, but that's fine. It means you've gone through some juice in it. So that's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And basically, the juice, the juice, pretty much lasts the dual batteries. I've only got 18650s in rather than 21700s. But yeah, the tank pretty much lasts the batteries, which is fine. But it's definitely not going out mod because I put it in my pocket and nearly ended up with my trousers around my ankles.
You can't. Yeah, that's not going to fit in your pocket. That's not. It's out and about mod.
It's not pocket friendly. But hey ho, such is life. So there you go. And I've gone for I've pretty much had the sensible options. I've gone for the shiny fella.
Still shining.
Still shiny. With the Vapers Cloud Valkyrie Mini on top. So there you go.
What flavors are you vaping on that and the aromamizer then?
So the aromamizer has got my it's got my Boom Boom Tap in it.
Your boom boom tap. Yeah, yes. For those that may not know, Chandler has been messing around with his sticker printer.
Yeah. It's not mine. Shh. The missus bought a little tiny printer because she does scrapbooking. When we went on holiday, it's a teeny tiny little printer with a battery in it. It's only black and white. It does the it's the heat thing. It heats up and prints
it's a thermal printer.
That's the one. Yeah, so it's the thermal printer.
Basically, same as you get on your receipts and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Basically, I've nicked that off her. She bought it, so when we went on holiday, she could print out photos from her phone and do a scrapbooking while she was on holiday, which, yeah, works well. But yeah, I basically nicked her thermal printer. She found out the other day when I refilled her bottle up and put one of these labels on it, and she went, "Oh, did you do that on my printer?" I'm like, "Yeah." Is there any paper left?
So you're going to be buying some more paper then.
So I might have to be buying some more paper for her, but oops. So yeah.
So you're not copyright infringing in any way, shape.
No. I had a bit of a thing because basically, Kelly said to me, because I've got a box with all gubbins in it. With I basically got a toolbox that's all full of gubbins, and she looks at that. She says, "With that, you look like a mad scientist." Because it's full of bottles and syringes for the mixing and all sorts. And I went, "She's right." So I basically printed out an Umbrella Core label. So all of my bottles now that are in that box have got Umbrella over it. I've even put Umbrella logos on the toolbox. It actually looks quite cool, but I think that it probably doesn't. But you know,
see that's fine. But the only thing is with that is you won't be able to see at a glance what juice you're picking up. So the likelihood of you accidentally filling with the wrong flavour juice has now been magnetised by about tenfold because the images are completely different. Are no longer completely different. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're all exactly the damn same.
Yeah,
so all the same labels. The only thing, the only thing I've done is just change the name on the front. That's it.
Yeah, and you're just going to pick up a bottle, think, "Oh yeah, that's that one," fill it up, and then take a
bleh and go, "Oh, hang on a minute."
Direct lung hit or something you should be mouth to lung in.
That's the gravy flavour. Oh no. So hey ho. So yeah. So I've done a thing and made basically I've turned into a cosplayer. Yeah. Okay. So I'm officially even sadder than I was before I started. So
no, I think it's the same level. It's fine. It's not too crazy.
That's fine. No. You're still sad. It's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. You're no sadder than you were yesterday.
Thanks. Not sure whether that's a compliment or not, but yeah, there you go.
The most backhanded of compliments you could have. That one.
Oh, in it, but I'll take it. It's fine.
Says the man with a stitch pillow
right
behind him.
Yeah.
Single man and remaining that way.
So yeah,
I've
got other mods behind me, but they can just stay there. It's fine.
Sad geeky stuff. I bought something the other day.
Woo!
I've been.
That's impressive. Did you peel the stickers off and put them back?
No, it arrived like that. What I'm
going to do so you've actually not played with it.
No. At some point, I'm going to try. I suddenly thought I need to have something to learn. So I've got that, and then I'm going to watch like YouTube videos because there's a mathematical way to solve them. So there is a method to solving a Rubik's cube.
If you keep doing that, there is a pattern. If you keep doing a pattern, it will eventually go.
Yeah, get to a stage where you can just solve it. But I don't know what that pattern is yet, so I'm going to do something. There's half a dozen different algorithms, ways of doing it. So there's one where you just keep doing the same moves over and over and over and over and over, and it may take you a year and a half, but it will eventually just solve itself. Yeah, I'd quite like to learn a way to actually solve. But yeah, but the thing, because I never had one of those when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
We had one Christmas, we got the Rubik's clock.
A Rubik's clock?
Yeah, which was basically, it was a plastic thing that had about five or six clock faces on it, and you pressed the buttons, and each button changed the clock faces slightly differently, and you had to get them so as all of them matched at the same time. We never did it. We never worked it out. But we had that. So I never knew. So I picked up I
remember having a keychain, a little tiny Rubik's cube that was hanging on a keychain.
Yeah, I know. I might have had one of those actually, but I never had an actual. Now this isn't an actual Rubik's cube because I wasn't paying 30 quid for
for one from Mr. Rubik's
for something that I'm probably going to fiddle with for 5 minutes. Never. I just like having it sat on my desk. It's quite nice. I quite like having it as a sit down piece. But yeah. So I picked up for like 4 quid. But there's so you can get like proper like competition ones for like 30 quid and the official Rubik's Cube one and stuff like that. And I'm just like, no, what's one that's got a good review that costs about £5? I'll have that one, please.
Are you telling me you even checked the reviews before purchasing a Rubik's Cube?
I did what everybody does. You type into Google best whatever you're looking for 2023, and some website will crop up that's got a list of the best of whatever it is you're looking for that year, and you have a look on there quickly for 5 minutes and go, yeah, that's fine, that's the right price, they've given that a good score, I'll have that one.
Okay, hang on a minute, change of camera angles. Hang on.
Yeah. Chat, was that worth it?
There you go. Sorry. There we go.
So I did that. I did my research as you do.
Okay. Fair do.
Yeah, and thought, yeah, I'll have that one. So yeah, just randomness. But
okay.
Yeah,
it's all good.
That.
Excellent. So there you go. That's what I'm vaping on. But yeah, having said that, having waved this at the camera, I have actually purchased some bottles, which, you know, one of the lesser exciting purchases that you make in your vape life. But yeah, I spent about 20 odd quid at iBottle, which is actually
you spent 20 quid. Have you got a room full of bottles now?
Which is harder than you would think.
That's Jesus Christ! You had to go something like that. I mean, is that including postage?
That was including postage. Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not bad because I think I was probably about that including postage. So but, not too bad. But yeah, they are so dirt cheap. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. But having said that, when they came, I actually went, probably don't need 20 of these because that's kind of what I ordered. But you know, you sit there and go, how many do I need? Well, it's only a £5. Yeah, 20 of them's only a £5. Well, all right, 20, that'll do. That'll keep me going for a bit. I need the 100ml version, so that's 60 ml. So I need 20 of those. That's another £5. I could do with some 50ml ones to go with my squonky thing. So yeah, I don't need so many of them. What, 5? Strangely, 6 came, and it says that I ordered 6, but I'm sure I only ordered 5. But hey ho, I'm looking at it going, well, basically I only needed 1, but I've now got 6.
Yeah, but that's fine because you're gonna have to rotate and clean them and stuff like. You need a few.
Yeah. And then I thought, I could do with some 250, some big ones because I tend to make up like 250ml of liquid. And then pour them into the little bottles because I make it up in a big bottle first. Don't know why, but I do. Rather than making up 60ml at a time.
But you could have still made. You could make 250ml and put it into 5 small bottles.
No, because you've then got to have a 250ml bottle to start with.
Why?
Because then you put your concentrate because if you're doing 10% of 250 ml, 25 ml of concentrate goes straight into the bottle, then all your liquid on top, and then you put it into the fire. So you shake it up in the 250 ml bottle.
But what you do is you buy yourself a beaker, and you mix up in that, and you get one of those little hand whisk things for throttling coffee, and you mix it up, and then you don't, and then you never have to shake. You never have to damage your wrists again.
Oh, is that why my wrists are...
And that's what I do. Yeah. Okay. Because my wrists hurt for other reasons, so I can't go damaging them even more by shaking bottles.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, I did order. I did order those 250 ml bottles, and then realised that I'd got the kit. I got like a chef's kit where you've got the bottle shot with the 300, and you get the. It came with the base mix to just pour in.
Right.
So yeah, I made that up, and then realised in doing so that left me with an empty 250 ml bottle. Just bought an empty one of them. What did I do that for? Okay, now. Yeah, what can you do?
Well, yes, at least you've got it now. But I have found the eye bottles are very good, but not sponsored by them or anything like that. We just use them, and they are very good.
Well, I bought the bottles from. I'd got a few of these. There you go. I got of the flat ones. I got them from Nature Vape, just to provide someone else that could potentially provide you with these type of bottles if you want them.
Yeah, we're not the BBC. It's fine. We don't have to.
You sure?
Say other vendors are available. No, it's fine.
But we have to be impartial. Just checking.
No, we're not.
We can be as biased as we like.
Yeah, we can say the government are complete fuckwits. No problem at all.
Yeah, complete funny farts. Yeah, absolutely fine.
That's fine, and we won't have to sit out next episode. Be fine.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, I had got these. This is a 120 ml. We were having this argument before we started, weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
I'm
dumb. You're smart.
Oh, that's all right. I bought the big one. I found the 120 ml just a bit too big. And iBottle do a one that's halfway between. You've got one in to hand. I haven't. That's a 60 ml, 120 ml, and they do a 100 ml. So I bought some of those.
Yeah. So this is one 120 mils. This is 100 ml. I thought I bought 120 ml bottles, but Chandler now says I didn't because this is 120 ml. So yeah I bought 100 ml bottles.
Yeah, it's all right. I found the 120 mils to be a bit too big. I don't know why. When they're running a bit low, they're just a bit funny.
a bit cumbersome. And so obviously you can tell from that conversation we had earlier is I don't mix up in bottles, because if I did I'd have been mixing up incorrectly this whole time, thinking that was a 120 ml bottle.
Well, you'd have had. I would have just wanted to see you try and squeeze in 120 ml into that bottle. That would have been entertaining.
Yeah, wouldn't work very well, would it?
There you go. It's all fine. So yeah, there you go. So that's our entertaining week that we've had, basically.
Our 2 weeks, yeah. Apart from obviously the, I've gone sad enough. I'm not going to go. If you're a member of the Shed, have a look on there. I wear glasses. What's the one thing that glasses wearers don't need? Sunglasses, because we can't wear sunglasses.
Shades. We can't see. I've got some lovely sunglasses that I just can't wear because I can't see diddly squat without my glasses underneath.
Yeah. So there are about 2 days a year that I'll put on a pair of sunglasses. I'll go outside, put on a pair of sunglasses just for a walkabout, I purchased 4 pairs of sunglasses.
4?
Yeah. So I purchased 3 pairs of sunglasses in Primark because I'm a tight bastard. I went in there and they had some nice looking sunglasses. So I got myself a pair of fake aviators. I got myself a pair of sort of very 80s style, sort of black rim with reflective style sunglasses, which are ones I'll actually wear. So those two I'll actually wear. But they also had a pair of glasses that look quite similar to the ones that Tony Stark wore in Iron Man. And I thought,
nice.
I want to have those. So I bought those. I look like twat in them, but I bought them. I'm never going to wear them. I just bought them to have them. And then work decided that we have to put profile pictures up on Microsoft Teams. Now, they said this a while ago, and I staunchly avoided it. And lots of people went on and showed their geek side to the maximum and put pictures of like Doctor Who, a Dalek, Han Solo, Star Wars posters, everything on there. And
so basically anything that wasn't them.
Yeah, and these are all IT people. And one time I went into a full team meeting of everybody in IT, and you see all the little icons come up, and I'm going like, "Fuck me, we're not helping ourselves with this. we're not helping the image of people who are do IT very well at all." So I was staunchly against putting a photo, but in the end I had to. So I took a picture of myself wearing the Tony Stark glasses, and that is now the image that is on my Microsoft Teams, just as a protest, a dirty protest to having to put my picture up on there. But it's amazing the amount of people that have their wedding photos on there where they've cropped out their significant other. So this is the best I ever looked. Cut them out. There you go.
This is me in a suit. Look, I'm wearing a suit.
So I bought those, and then I realised they also had pairs of sunglasses from They Live, which is an 80s. Have you watched it yet?
No, because you have to. No. It's on Amazon Prime, but you have to buy it. And I'm a tight ass.
It's not free to watch. No, that's fine.
It's not free. Yeah, I am a tight ass, but also it would go on to the half's card, not mine. So that's my excuse. Oh, I can't buy it. It'll go on her card. She'll do me.
You might enjoy it, but yeah. So there's a pair of sunglasses that are very prominent in that, and they had those also. I bought those as well, and then I bought a couple of clear cases so I could put the sunglasses in and put them on the side as display things, just to confirm that I will never have sex again.
So basically, on your desk, you have got display cases with sunglasses in.
Not on my desk; they're by my TV. Fuck it, I'll get them. Hold on. We're going down this road. Let's fucking go all the way.
Yeah. Let's just go for it. So basically, you bought sunglasses not to wear but to display, basically.
So I bought some clear glasses cases.
Oh, very nice.
And they'll just sit in there forever on the side of the telly, so I don't have to pick them up and dust them every now and again. Because remember, I am a single man. I am lazy. So yeah, and then there's the ones from They Live. So yeah, so the grand total of
Do you see aliens with them though? That's the question.
Yes.
Okay, that's all right. It's good.
So £4 for the sunglasses and about £4 for the pair of boxes from some website that I really didn't expect them to arrive from, but it did.
Okay. It was like that, was it? It was like
it was an eBay style website that I'd never heard of before.
Oh,
and I was like,
okay.
And I was like, they take PayPal. Fuck it, I'll do it then. That's fine. For £5 to do that. They arrived. That's fine. It was good. But yeah, so I've got that now. And they just sit on the side, just as a little display thing, a talking point for myself.
I'm quite impressed they actually fit in the case because they're quite big sunglasses.
These are crammed in there.
Oh, okay.
If I was to open them and take them out, I don't think I'd ever get them to fit back in again.
Oh, okay, fine.
Because me being sad bastard, I measured the glasses and the cases and they fitted, but I didn't account for the fact that the arms stick out a bit at the edge. So with the arms, the arms are just a bit bowed now because they're crammed into the case. But like I said, I was never going to wear them anyway, so I could have taken the arms off and it wouldn't matter. But they do fit in the case.
I've got visions of you actually taking the arms off and just mounting them on the wall. Yeah, I quite like those ones. They're very nice.
No, they're good. Yeah, I said that I'd say they're Tony Stark-esque, but
okay.
But that's interesting. Mick Bliss says, "Have you not heard of prescription shades?" I have heard of them, Mick, but they're fucking expensive, and I don't wear sunglasses often enough to warrant it.
And you have to take your glasses off, put the other ones on, and it's just a.
I'll just if I ever really want to wear a pair, I'll get a pair of the flip ones. The clip-on flip jobs. Let's get
I've got some of those. I had a pair of prescription. The trouble is with prescription glasses, if they're shit, you don't wear them. And the ones I got were shit.
And also, you still have to take. You still have to take your glasses out with you anyway, because as soon as you walk indoors somewhere, you can't see fuck all. So you have to take the sunglasses off, and then you can't see.
Yeah.
So you have to put your other glasses on.
I think I'm going to get contacts, and then I can wear sunglasses like you're supposed to. But I won't be able to see anything. I mean, look at the bottles on these. They're great. It's frightening. But there you go. Yeah, I did buy, once when we got, you get the buy one, get one free at Specsavers or wherever. I did get a second pair and went, oh yeah, I'll have sunglass lenses in those, please. But yeah, they just literally, there were these glasses that the merest hint of sweat that you got on your nose, and the glasses just went like that. Which for sunglasses is not ideal, because you tend to be wearing sunglasses when it's actually quite warm.
Yeah, and you've normally got like sun cream on your nose and stuff like that, so
yeah,
they're just going to instantly slide off.
Yeah, and that was it.
It's not going to work very well at all, is it?
And randomly, why am I watching YouTube and it's playing the credits? Was it playing the credits on YouTube?
You paused it and probably just pressed play.
I haven't touched it. According to OBS, it's quite. Oh, perhaps I don't know. I haven't actually touched anything.
We're still live on Twitch normally, so it's fine. And let me.
Okay, that's better. Play. Yeah, somehow it was playing the beginning of the video. That's random. Ignore me. Carry on.
Yeah, it had gone back.
Yeah,
it's
there
fine.
You go. It's fine.
It's fucking fine. Why are you watching YouTube while you're talking to me?
I brought it up so I could see the chat, because you mentioned that Mick had said about prescription sunglasses. So I thought, all right, I'll bring it up so I can see the chat. And it's don't bother. So yeah, anyway, back to sunglasses that slide down your nose. I never wore the prescription sunglasses because they were shit. And then you think, fuck me, I could have had why have I spent all this money on a pair of sunglasses that I just don't wear? Pointless. And then when your prescription changes, that's it. Your prescription sunglasses are just pointless. So,
do you want to talk about the BBC stuff that went on about vaping?
The what? The BBC stuff that what? Hang on.
Went on about vaping.
Okay, hang on a minute. Did Gary Lineker go on about vaping as well?
No, he didn't.
No. I don't know about this. Go for it. Tell me.
There's nothing with this. But right, let me. I've got to try and find the fucking article now. So basically, there you go. So basically, they're some sort of investigative journal. So Monday morning.
Hang on a minute. This isn't the old. This is a new one.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. No. This is a new thing. So there was two things. The first one, I think they're going on a bit, not a jihad, but they're going on a bit of a thing at the moment. First thing I heard Monday morning was someone on the news talking about vaping. And it was, so Mark's saw it, and I'm assuming, so some professor was talking about vaping, and he was talking out of his arse.
Okay, really? A professor?
But I was half asleep when I heard the thing, and I didn't actually see anything about the article. But what's going on today? Vapes. How easy is it to buy an illegal one? So basically, what is a recent. Well, no, this is fine because we know it's happening.
I mean, how easy? I know how easy it is to buy an illegal one because
yes, we all know how easy it is to buy an illegal vape. But so basically, this investigator basically just went into some Oxford Street shops. So I'm guessing Oxford Street has changed a lot.
Oxford Street?
I'm assuming Oxford Street has changed a lot since I've been here. Well, when you say Oxford Street, I'm assuming he probably went down a couple of the side streets as well.
Must have done. I kind of thought Oxford Street was basically ridiculous ridiculously expensive clothes shops. I
can't... no, that all changed years ago. Basically, you've got the expensive, the nice high street shops interspersed with lots of empty shops that used to be there. They're basically just we sell everything shops.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to imagine Oxford Street with a Poundland. I'm like, no, surely not.
It's not. It's worse than that. It's literally
really?
It's like the level below Poundland when it's just a convenience shop.
Oh, really? So literally,
they have a few of those along there. Okay. They used to be the American sweet shops, and now they all got shut down. So now they're those shops.
Oh,
so basically, this reporter went in, and this is the best thing is. So he went into it's like like the phone cover shops, the same shops, shops that you go into. So there are these phone cover shops, and they're in Oxford as well. So basically, we all know the phone cover shops. So they just sell everything fake and stuff like that, and you buy anything in there, and you get in there. So you do that, and so this bloke went in there, and he asked for a vape, and they offered him one. And he said, "Oh, isn't there something more you can offer me?" So he says, what? I'm led to the back. This is what's right. I'm led to the back of the store where the worker lifts a blanket to reveal a box on the floor containing tons of oversized and illegal high-strength vapes. He starts listing the nicotine strengths. I'm sold a vape for £50, which has 5% nicotine, a capacity of 4,000 puffs. They are selling. They are selling illegal vapes for £50 in shops.
What? So okay. This now actually sounds like Oxford Street.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, hang on a minute. So it's basically a 50 milligram 4,000 puff.
Yeah, 50 milligram 4,000 puff American style, one of those big chubby ones.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Which I've seen. I know you can get. They're certainly not.
You see loads of people walking around with them.
They're certainly not 50 quid round here.
No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not paying. I
think the shopkeeper knew that this person hadn't got a fucking clue, and just went, "It's 50 quid, love."
Yeah. It says.
What? You've been had over, dear.
The funniest thing is, goes, I'm not even asked my age. No shit, you're not asked your age. Why is he going to ask you your age? He's just charging you 50 quid for a vape, you moron. Although I'm 21, I do look quite young, and I'm used to being asked to show my ID all the time. You're buying an illegal vape. They're not going to care what age you are, you idiot.
Oh my god, it's like if someone's pulling out a. I don't know. Yeah, love. We got some menthols down here. Look, yeah, look, they are menthol cigarettes, dear. Do you want some? Yeah, all right then. Yeah, they're 50 quid a pack. Yeah, you happy with that, right? Yeah, I don't care if you're 15. Honestly, fuck me.
The funny thing, so after that, he also gives me another illegal vape for free.
Really?
No, he didn't give you it for free. He's basically just made about
Basically, he sold you 2 vapes for 25 quid a piece. He's basically a tenner tops.
Well, I mean, they're probably a £5. I'd imagine that he probably bought them for a £5 each. So he's got 100% profit, 50 quid.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's. But yeah, so hang
on, 50 quid, 100% profit. Don't you mean 1,000% profit?
From £5 to 50 quid.
£5. Oh no, you're right. Okay, shut up. Carry on.
I am right. Come on, my maths probably hopefully works.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Yeah. 100% profit. Yeah.
So basically, have a look at this. So basically, then goes to the thing. He then goes to a depot where the not customs, but the training standards.
Okay.
Training standards got in clear, which is good. They're doing their job, which is what they want to do. It's fantastic. And he basically just went through that. But so you've got that there. So that's the gist of the article. It's just basically saying you can buy illegal vapes if you want. No shit, Sherlock. We know. And hopefully by showing it up a bit more information gets out there and people realise they're actually illegal and maybe don't buy them, but whatever.
50 milligram. I'm currently on 2 milligram in there, but okay, I'm chucking clouds. 6 milligram if I'm mouth to lunging. I don't need 50.
No,
I never had 50 when I started. I mean, I bought. I remember getting a 36 milligram because that was like very high. You could get 18 milligram, 26, 24. I'm trying to remember.
I think you could get 24.
24, and then it went 36. I remember buying a 36 and doubling it up, so I got 18. No, I literally mixed it down, so I got basically they hadn't got the milligram strength that I wanted. So I bought a 36, and I can't remember what. I basically bought 2 different ones, mixed them together, and ended up with 18 milligram.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I said so you got that, and then
must have got a 0 to go with it. Must have done anyway.
Yeah. So the article is based that particular article is just basically just talking about it. But then vaping, what is the law? They've tacked this bit on the bit. Only those 18 and over can buy vapes or e-cigarettes. Certain ingredients such as caffeine and taurine are banned. Nicotine ingredient warnings must appear in the packaging. Packaging should be childproof. All e-cigarette and e-liquids containing nicotine have to be certified by the Medicines and Health Production, as we know. Any product that is not listed should be returned to the shop where it was bought or your local trading standards office. Anyone's experience of suspected side effects from using vapes can be sent to the MHRA via the yellow card scheme.
Okay.
Never heard of that before.
No.
Nicotine-free e-cigarettes do not have to be certified by the MHRA. They are subject to a product safety regulation by trading standards. And then they've got the little bit tacked on the end. While they do contain nicotine, the substances that makes people addicted to smoking, vapes and e-cigarettes are considered far safer than normal cigarettes. I mean, considered, they are. Because they do not contain harmful tobacco or produce dangerous tar or carbon monoxide from tobacco smoke. However, health experts say they are not risk-free. Yeah, nobody says they're not. And more research is needed to find out their potential effects over many years. It's the usual thing with the BBC of not even sitting on the fence, just erring on the side of, we know these shit gets clicks, so we'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's a nothing article, but...
It's a nothing article. It's basically... It's just I know it's basically it is illegal. I mean technically, I mean here am I sat with this when you can only buy 2 mil tanks.
Yeah. Well, it isn't illegal because it's not illegal. It's not illegal.
You can buy the accessories.
To buy the accessories.
Yeah, so I bought it as a 2 mil tank, which it was.
Yeah,
you've got the extras that you add on top that make it.
You cannot legally buy this tank that I have here, but you can buy the 2 mil version and buy the extension tank, which is what I have.
Yes. Yeah. There you go.
So we're circumventing the law, but we're not breaking the law. Whereas these things are breaking the law, but we know they're out there, and we've known that, and. You know,
there's not a way for a disposable because you can get like that might have come with a free gift that was a bubble tank to go with it.
Yeah.
But you can't do that with a disposable. It is just because inside it is more than 2 mil.
Yeah.
Ergo, it's illegal. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mick. Just to answer your question, yes, it's all nic salts because it's the disposables. So it's all disposable vapes, which are all nic salts. None of them are free base. So yeah, that's what those. They're basically just selling the American stuff over here, or that sort of stuff.
I find 50 milligram Nick salt is fall overjuice.
Oh yeah, that. I mean, I've never
take a toot on 50 milligram salts. Just go straight to my head. Whee! After one puff.
I've never tried 50 milligram. I think I tried
Apart from John Martin, obviously.
Yeah, but that was 40. He was on like 40 milligram at that point, so that wasn't even a 50 milligram one. But I did try that, and it was I survived. But it was, I didn't need a vape for about 20 minutes after that, so that's fine. And it's just that if you vape at that levels, you just vape less often. Whereas I vape like a chimney at 6 milligram.
Yeah.
If I was on 20, I wouldn't vape as much. But I prefer 6 milligram because I enjoy vaping more. But
well, I mean, I vape like a chimney on 2, so you know.
But yeah, it's just the normal thing, just normal. But Martsky said in the chat that the thing that I'd overheard half asleep on the radio was basically said they interviewed 3 young schoolboys who complained about being addicted to nicotine. It all kicked off with the school teacher who was on first about students taking vapes to school. Mick Bliss says the three kids seem pre-programmed on camera. Yeah, they probably were. Basically, what it was is they got caught doing it, and they were probably told you have to do this to get
around it.
To show you're sorry for what you did.
Yeah, I've always said. I mean, I used to work in schools, and I was in a secondary school, and they always came round to our end of the school to hide round the corner. Well, hide. We could see him out the bloody window, and have a fag. They're always going to do it. If they're banned from getting vapes, they're going to go back to the fags.
Yeah, that's the thing. I started smoking at school. I started smoking. I started quite late at school, but I started about 15. Yeah, I started vaping and
smoking.
Smoking. Yeah, it was illegal to do, but we still did it. It's always done it. Kids are going to find a way to do anything.
Yeah,
and it's going to happen. They should be informed. They should be informed about it of the schools of why they shouldn't do it and informed of the risks.
I'm not saying that they should that anybody who doesn't smoke vape should. No. If they don't smoke, if you don't smoke, why do you want to vape? Why? But if you're gonna either smoke or vape is the sensible alternative.
It's the lesser of 2 evils.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And I'd much rather have kids going, "Oh, look at me," and vaping rather than on the cafe crams.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or the Rothmans.
Rothmans. Oh my god.
Oh, they were rough. Oh, they were rough.
Oh, but yeah, what was the other? I'm trying to remember the other brand that was rough. I can't. Don't worry, it'll come to me later. I can picture the packet in my. They came in packets of 25. The appeal of those was you bought a packet and there was 25 in them, not Royals. Yeah, there you go. Both at the same time. Yeah. Packet of Royals. Oh god, they were worse than Rothmans.
But yeah, it's the age-old argument, and we've said it before. Every vape show's always said it. We've said it on here before. I said it's one of the things where if you're not smoking, don't start vaping, and if you're underage, you shouldn't be doing it anyway. But people that are underage are going to do stuff, and I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite because I did exactly that thing when I was young. Yeah. Kids are going to want to experiment, and they're better off experimenting with a vape than they are a cigarette. But having said that, the problem is the illegal vapes, and the expo. The last expo we went to, the companies don't give a shit because the companies
they're there.
They had nearly every vape that they had in their little cabinets underneath was illegal in the UK.
Yeah,
and they're like, well, why have you got that out? It's a public day. You should have cleared all of that shit out before the public day started, and we know they were selling them to people.
They were.
Because we saw a couple of people.
If they weren't selling them, they were certainly handing them out. And Jimmy and our Jimmy from the podcast actually had a conversation with one of the vendors, going, "Look, the box is half empty, mate. It's open and half empty. We know you're handing them out." He's like, "Yeah. I will make sure that the girls aren't handing any more of these out." And, oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's like, it's just like, it's that needs to stop.
Yeah.
So I mean, Expo needs to be harder on that this year.
And whether or not it should be illegal is irrelevant. It is. So we just have to, if we go, well, it shouldn't be illegal, and go that route, we're more likely we're gonna get articles like this.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. But the consensus is we agree it shouldn't be illegal, but it is. That's the situation we find ourselves in. So we have to follow those rules.
Yeah.
Until such time they hopefully change.
Yeah.
So, but it is just it's just. But articles like that just tick me off.
Yeah. But you can't particularly argue that much against it because they are illegal.
Yeah, exactly. No, there's nothing particularly wrong with that particular article. They've had other articles which I've talked about on here and other places which are complete shite. At least that one.
I think the problem is if you've got a shop that is happy to sell them to school kids. They don't give a shit whether it's 20 milligram or 50 milligram or 100 milligram. They don't care because but if you've got a shop that's going to ask for ID and go, are you over 18? Then they are more likely to have it. They're more likely to be sticking to the rules anyway.
Well, exactly. Like I said, the majority of vape shops are sticking to the rules, and the kids aren't going in there to buy them. They're going into the phone. They're going into the phone case shops.
And the ones that aren't going to stick to the rules and sell them to kids anyway are just going. Well, I don't care whether it's 20 milligram or 50 milligram because I don't care if I'm sticking to the rules or not because I ain't sticking to the rules.
Well, no, because they're selling knockoff Chinese stuff anyway of everything else they're doing, so they're like pretty much breaking the law on everything they do. So
and that's where the problem comes in. So if there is a crackdown on these. They shouldn't be selling 50 milligram to anyone, really. I know it's a bit of a personal choice, but personally, 50 milligrams too high for anyone, surely.
Well, not anyone. I said different folks, different strokes for different folks, but
the law is 20 milligram, and it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, there you go. We had a bit of a rant at the end.
Well, like I said, at least we had something to talk about.
Yeah, it's all good. I like the vape detector in the toilets. Blimey. Nuts.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, put a vape detector in and CCTV outside the toilet. I always used to sneak into the toilet and have a vape because I knew I could get away with it. It didn't particularly smell, but I was. The vapes at that point were mouth to lung and not cloudy. Well, no, exactly. I said you
barely got. Safely... It was just the vapes that I started. I gave up smoking on were literally little wisp of yes, I am still. Very.
You can safely mouth to lung anywhere. It's fine. Yeah. It's like you just take it in, hold it for about 30, 40 seconds. Breathe out, and there's no vapor.
And when I basically when I started, I was vaping as I smoked. Because if you that's me vaping. But if I do it like a smoke. Where's the vape gone?
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing coming out. You literally, if you inhale it like you would a cigarette, then barely anything comes out. It's nuts. But there you go. It is interesting how you changed, because if I look, no vapor coming out whatsoever. But when I vape, it's it's ridiculous. What?
You vape more than you vape more like you would if you were smoking a pipe, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I must do, because I used to vape exactly the same way as I smoked, which is fine. But you don't get any vapor that comes out.
Pretty much how I do it.
Yeah. You always used to take a deep inhale, and there's just a tiny bit of vape that comes out. But when I'm vaping, it's completely different. You just inhale, blow it out straight away.
Yeah, but that's because. But then, having said that, I mouth to lung more than I direct lung, and you probably direct lung a bit more than you mouth to lung. So your vaping style would have changed.
So yeah, but basically the way you vape is different to how you smoked anyway. So
yeah.
On that note, we're about there. I don't think.
Yeah, I think we're there. I think we've pretty much killed off all of our viewers. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, we've lost them all. We've bored them.
We've just lulled them all off to sleep. It's fine.
I think Mick's dozing off in his chair. It's fine.
Everyone gets a good night's sleep after watching Vape Talk UK these days.
Absolutely. So, Dave.
Yes.
Don't forget, mate. Don't just live life. Own it. Yeah. All right. It's all right. I've completely forgotten which button to push to do the outro. That's basically it. I'd got it all queued up and everything, and I literally pressed the wrong button.
Did you fuck it up?
I fucked it up, basically. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, you're gonna have to do Mark's sign off now to finish it.
All right. Adios, motherfuckers.
See you later.
VTUK. VTUK.
There you go, it's done. Shall I stop streaming now?
I'd stop streaming if